Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today we will be checking out a new track from Northlane. It is called Carbonized, and it's taken from their upcoming album Obsidian, which will be out on the 22nd of April. So I've checked out all of their most recent singles. Plenty is definitely my favorite, though the ones that I checked out, like Clockwork definitely being a good example, and it didn't hit me as much as Northlane usually does on my first listen. Those have grown on me a lot more since then, and I think the two newer singles, aside from Plenty, they both took like a few listens for me to really start getting, and then the more I listened to them, the more they grew on me. But Plenty from the beginning has been my favorite, so I'm hoping Carbonized will be up there with Plenty. Northlane does some excellent things, so I'm excited to check it out. I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it.
Represent smoke heated with a fresh coat. Represent smoke heated with a fresh coat. Represent smoke heated with a fresh coat. If the ship floats, run into the main line. Sugar sweet with a bitter beat. Strip the pain, you just brain. Your brain remains no blind. Conspire to keep it quiet. You run for cover but still hit the fire. Now your terror's at an end. Disappear into the wind, never to be seen again. We're wearing idle lies, pretending we're outside. It's not a reflection of what you glorify. And for now, once the sun comes out, you'll be carbonized. You're making shadow shifts like an incubus. You'll be carbonized. It sounds alright. I've been talking to my conscience. It's not spoken and self-conscious. Training my instincts to be cautious, to remember that you're toxic. We're wearing idle lies, pretending we're outside. It's not a reflection of what I glorify. Carbonized. I looked up to you, but you looked down on them. Predatory through and through, and you call yourself a man. And you call yourself a man. And for now, once the sun comes out, you'll be carbonized. You're making shadow shifts like an incubus. You'll be carbonized. It sounds alright. And for now, once the sun comes out, you'll be carbonized. You're making shadow shift like an incubus. You'll be carbonized. I've got no heroes anymore.
Northlane, Carbonized, let's discuss. So, as I had wished, this will go right up there with Plenty for me. For mainly, I think it's actually a toss-up. My reasons being, one, the chorus 100%. And I felt similar with Plenty too. I feel like those two both have exceptional choruses, really standout stuff that kind of grab me, but then other stuff really pulls me in as well. Like for this one, I like the heaviness and sort of, you know, the blend of this I don't even know what style I would necessarily call it, but in the verses I feel like they're really doing a lot of the blending while the chorus comes in. But right before the chorus, so I guess pre-chorus, because it's definitely it's not like the same thing every time, but each time it would go from like that, you know, the new metal sort of bouncy going with that, you know, the instrumental sound, to sort of right before the chorus going into something a little bit more like vocally dragged out, I will say, a little bit less in line with what's going on instrumentally. That right there, I love that piece. The breakdown, instrumentals too, I've Got No Heroes Anymore, that part just absolutely kind of cuts through before that breakdown. Like when there's a line like that, it's a bit different than something like, you know, we see some call outs that are just like super aggressive or kind of almost make you laugh and stuff, but that's one that just kind of like hits you in a different way. So I really like that. But just overall, I felt like, so looking back at Alien's release, it feels similar to that in terms of the singles that we're getting. Each time we got a new single, I was like, huh, okay, and kind of thinking like, what is this album going to be like? And this is doing the same job for me, piquing my interest absolutely, because it's not got the Alien sound. Obviously they went a different sort of electronic, I feel like, not electronic like overall in genre, but I mean because when they first started putting stuff out off of Alien, obviously, as anybody who is a Northlane fan probably saw, people were talking about the change in style because it had, like, you know, electronic influences and like weird sounding stuff that personally I love. Talking Heads is probably one of my favorite songs ever. It just has this intensity to it. Lyrically, it's driven, and it has experimental stuff that I really like, that kind of has a fresh sound to it and is bringing new stuff in my listening, where I feel like this is a similar track to that with those qualities. So I need to read the full lyrics, but the stuff I did hear, I really like. It sounds like the vocally aggressive sort of stuff is expressed lyrically as well, so I'll need to read through that. But it has me really excited. Plenty and Carbonized definitely being my favorite. I like that these songs, like with Plenty and Carbonized, their choruses use the song titles in them, and I can kind of hear where they were in the songs when I think about both of them, especially Plenty. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm liking the singles more and more as I listen to them as well. So I'm excited for this album. We're not too far out now. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I will link all of Northlane's social media, as well as Third Eye Visuals, who did this video. It looked really awesome in my opinion, as I had mentioned during it. It's just a really fantastic video. So I will link Third Eye Visuals, the video I reacted to, all that good stuff will be in the description. Let me know what you thought of the song, and if you are excited for the album, make sure you pre-order it if you can. I will link that as well. So other than that, you can also find my link tree in the description. It will have the invite for the Discord server that I talk about in every single video. It's full of a bunch of my favorite people. We've got a lot of music-related conversation, a lot of conversation unrelated to music. We do events in there sometimes. I post the videos, stuff like that. So we've got a fun community in there. If you're interested in coming to join, check it out. That will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I do keep it all music related. I post a chart every Friday of what I've listened to the most over the course of the week. I post my merch collection, t-shirts, sweatshirts, flags, vinyl. I have a never-ending merch collection, so I've got a lot of content for that, as well as all music-related stuff. So if that interests you at all, my handle on there is the same as my YouTube channel. It is Rachel Reacts. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.